Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM dumpster fire. Today we're back to watch a video from Sarah, who's a top rep in Monat. I've covered her live streams before on my channel, so if you're a regular here, you're gonna know who Sarah is anyway, because you've probably seen her on other people's channels, anti-MLM channels. This is a live stream that she did. I downloaded it a while ago. I don't know what she's gonna talk about. First time seeing it and reacting to it, so we'll just see what happens. Before we get into the video, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. That's a nice free way that you can support my channel if you would like. And as always, big shout out to my channel members. Thank you guys for being here, and let's just get right into this.
Happy October. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there is a specific type of person, specific type of personality who's gonna relate to what I'm about to say, and you are who I'm trying to talk to. Okay, so as you guys know, I am, could be having a baby any day now. And as you also probably know, that I have been working my Monat business for 6.5 years now. Okay, 6.5 years. I've had 2 babies and about to have another one within that time. So I've gone through pregnancies, I've gone through postpartum, I've moved
You worked through pregnancies. Clearly, I mean, she was about to pop in this video and she's still live streaming and trying to recruit people into her MLM business. You don't get any maternity leave for that. And probably as soon as you give birth, sadly, you start thinking about doing live streams again for Monat, because if you stop working your business, if you stop motivating your downline to work the business so that you can get benefits off of their work, your paycheck gets smaller.
Every single year within that time. And you guys know how stressful moving can be and whatever, right? So needless to say, I've been through a lot of seasons within my business, and some seasons I not necessarily slow down, but yeah, I slow down a little bit, right? But for the most part, I have
not necessarily slow down, but yeah, I slow down.
Consistently been working my Monat business for 6.5 years, and it just fires me up. It just literally fuels me. And even if I did not need the financial benefits of this business, I would need it for my mental health. And here's,
first of all, what? MLMs are good for your mental health, Sarah? Seriously? Also, financial benefits off of this work, this business. But if you take a look at the income disclosure statement from Monat, which is linked in the description box below, as always, you're gonna see that the majority of people don't make any profits. So what financial benefits? Less than 1% of people get those financial benefits in Monat.
So for example, right? I got home from a trip that we had, and I was like, okay, I'm 36 weeks pregnant now, and I haven't done anything to prepare. I don't have my mind right. I'm not ready to enter this new phase of life. I need to get ready, right? So for the past 2 weeks, I haven't been fully hitting it, getting after it in my business, because I've been I need to get ready for this baby that could come in the next couple weeks. It could be a month, it could be a couple weeks, whatever, right? So I was the past 2 weeks, I honestly haven't been going after it as much. I've been in nesting mode. I've been in just prepare for baby mode. I've been getting my mind right. I've been just chilling, haven't really been going after it in my business, right? Because I'm preparing for this baby. And that happens, right? We all have our seasons, whatever. And today was the first day that I was okay, I'm prepared. There's nothing else I can do to prepare for this baby. Let me jump back into work mode, and let me just go back to getting after it and work. And already this morning, I feel I've been so productive. I feel I've done so much, and I feel so damn good. Okay? How do I even explain this to someone? And I think it's only if you're a red personality, or in red personality, that means it's someone who is motivated by achievement, and you like money, you like to take charge, you like to lead, you don't make excuses. That's a red personality. You're just fueled by goals, setting goals, right? And smashing goals. And what I realized was like, even if I did not need the money from this business, I would still need this business because I feel so good just jumping back into like the swing of things, like getting.
I mean, even if you're a red personality, which I think it's ridiculous that these people in MLMs always use those color personalities, but whatever. Even if you're whatever color personality, if you are joining an MLM when it's already oversaturated, which Monat is, and if you don't have a big following on social media, which you can recruit into your downline, into your Monat team, you're not gonna be successful. It really doesn't matter what color personality you are, but whatever.
Back into work, like I've had a couple calls with some girls that were productive this morning. You know, I've gotten on my stories, talked about the sale. I've helped a couple people get set up with products. Like I feel so good and I feel so energized and just like back in the flow of things and just like, this is what I'm meant to be doing, right? And obviously, like as a mom, like number one is being a mom, right? Number one is being a mom. That's like my number one purpose here. But I just truly believe if I did not have this business, my mental health, and I wouldn't be as good of a mom. Like, and my mental health wouldn't be thriving as much. And I just feel like there's a lot of red personalities out there who are missing a little bit of that piece of them, right? Because you get into motherhood and you don't have like these goals to set for yourself anymore. You don't have just like something for yourself that you wake up every day, besides being a mom, obviously, like something to work on that you wake up every day ready to go out there and just like smash the goals, right? So it's kind of hard for me to articulate.
Clearly she's targeting stay-at-home moms in general, but I remember when she was pregnant, I believe she started posting more like motherhood type of content on her Instagram. Like she really went hard with her pregnancy reels and stuff, and how she works from home and this business is great and she's on vacation pregnant and whatnot. I thought that was interesting because I found Sarah through Faith Drew. Faith Drew is another family vlogger. She vlogs about motherhood and makes videos about that on her YouTube and Instagram, and they're kind of a besties, the two of them, I guess. I don't know, probably not, but whatever. They did a few reels together. I really don't know where I was going with this point, but let's just let her talk. I did not have enough sleep.
What I'm trying to say right now, especially with pregnancy brain, and I've never been really good at articulating these things anyways, but I think if you're a red personality, or if you're a woman that is a specific type of woman who kind of just like needs that thing, right? Like needs something, like needs to have goals to smash, like needs to have those things, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. And I can't tell you how good I feel today and how fired up I am being back doing. It was just like reassurance to me. I think it was like this whole reassurance that like I'm right where I need to be. I'm doing exactly what I need to be doing. This is my purpose. Helping people through this business is literally my purpose. Like brick by brick building something is my purpose. Like it's
okay, you're helping people through this business, so you're helping your downline to become successful in this business. How many people do you have in your downline though, Sarah? And how many of them are actually profiting, earning like a good salary from their Monat business? I'd say you're not very good at helping people, in my opinion.
just it scratches that itch for someone as a mom who also has that personality. So if that's you, you know, I can't tell you how many of my market partners that I've had who feel like this business literally was what was missing, because they went from being a high achiever, being like someone who hits goals and works really hard, to being a mom, which is this beautiful thing, but there's just like this part of you that's kind of like, I'm longing to have something for myself. I'm longing to hit goals and like achieve and like do these things, and it's like missing, but you don't want to like go get a career that takes you away from your kids or whatever. And it's like, this is the answer. This is the answer, because you can do
I just want to put it out there, as I always do, that if you do want to get back to work after having kids, if you want to be a working parent, or if you can't afford to not go back to work, because I think these MLM hunts, a lot of them forget that they are privileged. A lot of them forget that not everyone has the same circumstances and possibilities. And sometimes people have to go to work after having kids, even if they don't want to. But also, if they want to go back to work, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a work parent. Doesn't make you a better or a worse parent just because you go back to work after having kids. But
like, you do it on your own schedule, and there's never gonna be like you hit the top. Like, there's never gonna be a cap. There's always gonna be new people to help win, right? There's always gonna be more lives to change. There's always gonna be a next level.
I would really love to know, how many lives have you changed? How many people in your downline are making profit, any kind of profit, even in this MLM? Because the majority of people in her huge downline are not profiting. They are working for free, and she gets benefits off of their hard work.
For you to unlock, there's always going to be, and it pushes you to grow. And I believe it's made me a better mom, like 100%, because the leadership, the personal development that I have to do to keep going in this, like, it's just, I don't know how to get through to people who aren't in it and haven't done it, and how to explain this feeling to people until you actually do it, right? Like, until you actually are in it and you're really doing it, you wouldn't get it. So if you are a mom, or maybe you're not, or maybe you want to be one time or whatever, and you still want to have that something for you that lights you up, that lights you on fire.
Toto is distracting me again. She's so cute.
That you can chase after every single day, and it just like makes you feel alive, you know? If that's you, this could seriously be it. People, like, again, people don't get it until they get it. And then once they do, they become obsessed, and not in a bad way. You know what I mean? Like, obsessed in a good way, where it's like, wow, like, I didn't know that this was missing. This makes me feel so much better, right?
All right, I think it's time to take a look at the income disclosure statement from Monat. It's been a little while since I actually included it in the video. It's always linked in the description box, but let's just quickly take a look at it. So the lowest rank in Monat is a market partner. There is 91.15% of distributors on this rank, so the majority of the company. Their median annual earnings are $26 a year, a baffling $26 a year. Even if you're taking a look at the average, it's $114 per year. That is so low, that's insane. And then the second lowest rank is managing market partner, which has 4.4% of the company. Median annual earnings are $1,171. She's talking about changing people's lives, and you can stay at home and be with your kids and whatnot. How? Even if you're at this rank, earning median $1,000 a year is not going to change anyone's life. Monat's products are really, really expensive. If you're buying a shampoo and conditioner, I think I heard this from Julie a while ago, you're spending well over $100 on just shampoo and conditioner. So it's a lot of money, and the majority of people are not profiting anyway. And like I said, I would love to know how many people has Sarah actually helped make any kind of profit in Monat, because the only person that gets benefits off of that is herself. The majority of people in her downline are just working for free so that she can benefit off of their hard work.
Like, it's just one of those things. So again, this will only, like, a specific type of person will understand what I'm trying to say here, but now's the time to give it a try. Okay, we're going into Q4. Q4 is like the best time.
Also, she keeps saying like a certain type of personality, like the red color. I'm not red color personality. I understand what she's saying. I'm also very motivated. I set goals. I like achievements. I feel better. I'm very productive. I work a lot. I like working. And I'm not a red color personality. So there's that over. I really don't believe in those color personality things, but I don't know.
Of the year for us, it's the best time to join this business. It is like the money-making months. It is when people tend to have like the most explosive growth in their businesses. It is when new people come in and they take off and they get the best start, which like propels them. So if you're a red personality and you can relate to anything that I said, let's get after it together, okay? And that's all I have to say. What day even is it? It's Tuesday. So have a great Tuesday, guys. DM me if you related to anything that I said and you think you might want to give this a try. Try it out. I think you're going to become like obsessed. You're going to be more passionate about it than you ever thought was possible, because that's just what happens for people like us. And we'll chat soon. Bye.
None of those things happen in an MLM because the majority of people are gonna fail. It has nothing to do with their color, personality, type, whatever, or the effort or the amount of work that they put in. It's just that the business model is set up so that they're gonna fail. It's unethical in my opinion, and Sarah is just trying to recruit a bunch of people because she's about to pop, and the bigger her downline is, the more money she gets. So obviously she was trying to recruit as much as she can. She had the baby months ago at this point. She also mentioned that the best time to join Monat is now, and like Monat has been sinking for so long, and it's not happening. Like, this is definitely not the best time to join Monat. Any MLM really, when it's oversaturated, if it's not a new company, you're just not gonna be successful unless you have a big following on social media. But yeah, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. If you'd like to support my channel, that's a nice free way that you can support me. And as always, big shout out to my channel members. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.